Okay, welcome back to another video. This video, what I'm going to be doing is an unboxing, install, and a bit of a first kind of impressions or review of the Titan 900mm single drawer. So Easter weekend, everyone's in lockdown, so I thought I needed a bit of a job or something to tick along with over the weekend. Play around with the canopy, so I jumped online and ordered the drawer here. So it's a 900mm Titan drawer from Adventure Kings. The drawer cost me $164, so it arrived and unboxed and I now have installed it. So when I was looking at a drawer, I was tossing up between the Titan and also I think the BCF one, the XTM drawer, which has the pull-out fridge slide and a little chopping board. So the XTM was priced around the $299 mark, and yeah, like I said before, got this one for $164. I tossed it up, didn't really need the fridge slide. The cutting board would have been nice, but I don't think it was worth the extra money. So what we'll do, we'll jump back in time, do a little bit of an unboxing, the install, and then I'll give you my first impressions and review on this drawer. Okay, so I've gone for the 900mm drawer. It was $164 plus delivery, and I think it should fit pretty well on the canopy. So let's check it out. Okay, there's the drawer. Everyone's seen it before, I'm pretty sure. Pretty popular. Warning, drawer's not secure, will slide all the way out. Fine. And some instructions. So, have a bit of a read through that, see what it says, and then we'll carry on. Okay, so just had a quick read of the instructions. Also comes with some bolts. What I'm going to do, remove the drawer, remove the top, and then I can work out how I'm going to actually mount it in the canopy, because the problem I have is I have about 100mm lip. Well, let's have a look. So the issue I've got is this lip. So I don't want to build a whole floor through here because I still want to keep it lightweight. So what I'm going to need to do is work out a system to raise the drawer 100mm so I get clearance through here. So yeah, have a bit of a think about it and come up with a plan. Okay, so I've just done a mock-up of how I might mount it. So it is 250 by 50 aluminium, I think 1 meter in length. Plan to glue those together, and then I'll do a couple bolts through the drawer, cut these to size. Still going to allow storage under here, and I can also just get the vacuum in, give it a clean. It's nice, lightweight, and I think, yeah, it's not the nicest looking thing, but I think it's going to be practical. I'll still get my table down the side here to store that, and there's still a bit of room through here, allow the fridge to breathe. So it looks alright. So let's get into it, and we'll start, first of all, glue these together and then get these mounted. So one thing I have read about the Titan drawers is to go through and tighten up and either Loctite or super glue all the nuts and bolts before you put it all together, mount it. There are, well, what I've read is that a lot of it just rattle loose, so it can become a really big pain when you're out on the bush or out camping, exploring, and then your bloody whole drawer starts disintegrating on you. So what I'm going to do now, just go through, make sure everything's tight, and then just put some Loctite on there and make sure that it all holds together. Okay, something I've decided to do is I'm just going to paint the sides and the back. Just the reason is I'm keeping it super basic, so that is going to be exposed in the canopy, and I might just give it a little bit more of a, a bit of a different look, kind of in keeping with the black theme that I'm running through it. So just going to give it a quick sand, get some edge primer on there, and then I'll paint it up just like I have done to the fishing rod holders, so it should look a lot better. Okay, so you would have just seen the unboxing and the install, and here it is. I just got it finally installed. It actually took a little bit longer than I was expecting, a little bit more fiddlier. One of the issues I have encountered is I've got about 100mm lip between the bottom of my canopy and where I've got need to get the clearance for the slide. So I had to use some aluminium to raise it. I didn't want to put a whole floor through my canopy. I'm wanting to try and keep it light, keep the build cheap, keep it light. So I've run with just two 50mm alloys stacked on top of each other, painted them black, bolted it to the tray, and that's what the drawer is sitting on. I love the idea of putting the whole ply with carpet, and which looks really slick, but I don't know, you lose a lot of space, it's costly, and I think probably the weight as well. Like, this thing here is already thirsty enough. I want to try and minimise the weight wherever I can, so literally just got my two aluminium 50mm 50 by 50 pieces of alloy through, and then it's just sitting on there, so which seems to be doing the job. A couple other things which you probably can't see, I've painted all the side and the back because they're quite visual. They were just your kind of stainless, so I have sanded those, edge primed them, and painted them black just to give it a better look, which I think it does. Overall, for 164 bucks, I can't really fault it. Yeah, I see all the reviews, cheap Chinese shit, support local, which I'm totally for, but at the end of the day, bang for your buck for a low budget build like this, so far no complaints. Nice, smooth, flex, locks, does everything I need it to do. Overall, there's a few little defects, but overall, for what I want and the price I paid, at the moment I can't fault it. Like I say, I haven't actually used it yet, so it'll be good to get it out on the tracks, get it out and actually use it. One thing I'm planning on doing is putting some dividers through the actual drawer just to help space it, and then I think it's going to help help organise it a little bit better. So it was nice and easy to install. It's just 4 bolts through the drawer, which then have gone through my alloy kind of brackets and then bolted into the tray. So nice and sturdy, it's not going anywhere. So one thing I also considered before I installed it is the location of the drawer. So what I've done is I've allowed it for storage on either side. So I've got storage between the fridge and the drawer, as well as space for the fridge to actually expel the heat. And on the other side here, there's enough room for my table. So my table slides in. And finally underneath, from the back, it's about 400mm along, but it's 400mm by about 100mm. I can slide a cooker or bits and pieces under here, so try to maximise storage without losing too much space with the install. So I think it's going to work well, and it'll be interesting once I get this thing fully packed up and on my first trip. So what I'll do now is just give you a few shots of the drawer installed, but apart from that, there's not too much else I can really talk about it. If you have any questions, make sure to throw them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and hit subscribe. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.